Hi ladies, welcome back to Let's Play. This is card 34 in the series. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little bodice card. This is really cute to add to your layouts as well. You can put a little tag inside and use it as a pocket. Really quick and easy, so let's play. First thing we're going to do is use any card. I haven't actually shown the card, so any of your cards will work, doesn't matter. And what we need to do is to find, I have used a text paper and quite a busy pattern for the bodice. So you can choose whatever papers you have in your stash for this one. Alright, so first thing that we need to do is we need to cover our entire card with your busy paper. So I'm just using my Tombow and I am just covering it. There we go. So nothing fancy. It's literally just going to be covered. And you will just cut off the excess. Alright, I'm not going to even bother rounding off the corners. There we go. Alright, once that's done, you can just take a little bit of ink, any color, depends. You obviously don't have to go black like me. You can work with any color you like. And that's your back layer of your bodice done. Next we're going to do is we're going to use our pattern paper, turn it over, and what I want you to do is to measure the width of your card. My card is 6.5, which makes it about 3.2 centimeters, 3.25. So if I go over here, it's about 3.25 over there. I'm going to line up my card next to that line. I hope you can all see. So there, it's more or less 3.25. I'm going to line my card up next to that. I'm going to make another mark, like so, and then again about 3.25. You can obviously measure and cut bigger or smaller as you need. The reason we do that is to create our flaps. You'll see the back of the card is actually the pattern that flaps right around your bottom card. On here, we are going to create the front of the bodice. So what we need to do is you need to create a slight circle, which is going to give you that angular effect, and obviously your holes will go down these sides. As well, I have created a half circle along the bottom of the card. So what you can do is more or less, if you want to go perfect, you'll go about 2 centimeters, and from there, if we just draw a line, you can draw your line going down, and over here also about 2, and draw your line going down. Alright, so your piece of paper will look like that. Okay, just using your scissor, you can now cut your bodice pieces for me, and let's hope this works. Alrighty, obviously cut nice and neatly. Use your trimmers and your rulers. I'm just doing this quickly. And there. Alright, and what we're going to do is we are just going to score. So just using any ball tool or your scoring tool. Just lightly. Remember, scoring helps you to fold a piece of paper so it just looks nice and neat. Okay, and there is your bodice piece. You'll see here now I have done my curve in the wrong direction. So we actually need to go in that direction. Okay, so live and learn. All right, so there is our bodice again. Let us cut it in the correct direction. Rather do it wrong and then we know. Okay, that looks much better. All right, and again, you can see your pieces don't match up exactly. So just using your scissor, you can just lightly tweak your pieces that they all match. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right, so that's going to be your bodice piece, and this here will now go inside. Oh, sorry. We'll go inside there to create the main part of your bodice. All right, what I would like you to do before you do that though is we're going to punch our holes along both edges of your bodice. You'll see on here I have used eyelets. If you don't have eyelets, please don't stress. These tiny eyelets were a nightmare to try and set. So what I would suggest you do is to actually just punch holes, and I'm going to show you a quick trick. So I just hold these two together so that your bodice lines up, that your holes, when you make them, line up perfectly. All right, so we're going to start at the top, start at the bottom, and then we are going to guesstimate. Remember, these don't have to be 100% perfect. So there we go. So now when we do that, our lines are perfectly aligned. All right. And then to make them stand out, I'm going to use a white pen. And just lightly, we do it that way, I am going to color a white circle around all my little dots. All right, the reason I'm doing that is to imitate a eyelet. So it looks like an eyelet, even although it's not one. So it looks as if I have, okay, my holes are very skew. All right, so if we close it like that, it now looks as if I have eyelets on my page. Okay, next step we're going to do is, while that dries, is just draw a little pencil line where your bodice goes. And what I would like you to do is, please, for this one, use red tape if you do have it. If not, don't stress. It just does work better. And we are going to put a little piece of red tape on that side. You can remove the liner. And a little piece of red tape. You can just make it follow the line a bit. Does not have to be perfect. And that will go onto the other side. All right, and now we are going to use lace. Any panty lace, whatever they call it, will work. I always fold the end when I start so that you've got a nice neat edge. And you're going to stick that and you are going to pleat it. All right, so I'm going to go a bit closer so you can see. And you are going to go back and forth on top of your red tape so that it stays put. All right, then we get to the end. And again, back and forth, so that we have a nice pleated piece of lace. And just when you get to the end, oops, don't tear it like I did, just try and give it a rounded edge. All right, so now when we close it, look how cute that is. We now have a cute little pleated lace frill at the bottom. All right, so what we can do here now is just put a small piece of foam tape. On this one I used normal tape, but it's quite flat, so I think the foam tape, I'm hoping, will be a little bit better. Just gives you that little bit of lift on your card. Obviously a bodice holds your bosom, so it should be a little bit wider. All right, like so. And then I've just used normal black cord, nothing fancy. You can, if you want to, obviously. You can use pretty ribbon, you can use lace. Find your center, and we are going to very quickly, for you guys, we are just going to go up and down. Luckily there's only 4 of these to do, and we are going to crisscross. Oops, sorry, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. All right, we're going to just quickly crisscross that. And there's always one that won't go in here. All right, let's fold that. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh dear. Okay, hold on. You're going to all fight with me. I apologize. Okay, and you are going to tie a bow along the top. All right, I am human, I make mistakes, so I actually forgot to stick this in first. All right, so please, when you do yours, don't be like me. Before you stick your lace, please put your card in. So now mine can't go in. I'm going to put it in just now, don't worry. So your card will go in there. All right, it's going to look like so, and it will stick out the bottom like this one, because that one is done correctly, not like this one. All right, but I just wanted to show you, if you have a look at that little holes now with the white, it does look quite similar to the originals. So it's a good way of imitating little eyelets if you don't have eyelets on hand. All right, and then I just added a flower to my card, and voila, all finished. Got a little bodice card done. Okay, ladies, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember, add your cards under the correct post on Scrap and Sell. It'll be hashtag 34 of the Let's Play series. And yes, I hope you have fun with it, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.